bipartisanship. This isn't a partisan issue. Flood water doesn't respect political party. We can talk about the conservative heartland in the U.S. Remember those rain floods that destroyed parts of Colorado not too long ago? Or how about the 41 inches of rain in East Baton Rouge last summer? How about in South Carolina? Charleston got whacked 2 years ago. Houston has this problem. There are so many places in the U.S. that has this problem. We are reactive in this country. We are not thinking about long term. We have 4-year election cycles or 2-year election cycles, and that's what our politicians love, and they don't care about 30 years from now. Meanwhile, these kinds of changes in sea level rise and climate, they are long-term challenges, and we need to be prepared for it, and we're not. We're going to get stranger weather. We need to prepare for it, but there's a lot at risk. We're going to lose a lot of economic activity. We're going to kill a lot of people if we don't deal with this. It's as simple as that. And to say it's a partisan issue is just baloney.
One of the challenges in Virginia is, so the governor is only elected for a 4-year term and can't be reelected, and so we have this kind of flip-flopping of, there's a Democratic governor, we're all about climate change, there's a Republican governor, he's a denier, everything stops. So we just had this. I mean, we had 4 years of Governor Kane, and we've got a governor's commission on climate change, and we're going down this path, and we're going to have a plan, and everything's great. Then we had Governor McConnell, for climate change denier. Stop all climate change. No climate change can be used. We won't talk about climate change. We won't talk about sea level rise. It's recurrent flooding. Okay? Recurrent flooding. And we have an election next year. Now we have a Democratic governor again. He started it all back up, but there's a difference this time, too. The Senate and the House of Delegates are Republican majority. So we have this impasse with McAuliffe wants it, they don't want it. They want it, he won't sign it. There are certainly efforts underway in many places, but unless they're collaborated, we're in for long-term problems.
If you get people engaged in solving problems, like it's flooding, let's all work together to solve it, that goes a much longer way into talking about climate models and things that we all believe in, but ultimately don't help you solve the problem. I think that's the word, operative word is flooding and water. Everyone gets that. And the blue collar community, we've got to deal with this stuff. Like it's not fancy scientific stuff. It's not climate change models. It's like, here's the flooding right now. It's going to get worse. There are a lot of options out there for cities, but if you're in a city on the coast and you're not dealing with this, tell your mayor that you're already like behind and they need to get on the page.
Everyone wants a viral campaign. This was crazy to watch it happen. Our message was really simple. You're going to build the levees. We know you're going to have to rebuild the levees because they've been exposed to be a sham. But we need to rebuild the wetlands at the same time we're doing that if we really want to keep our communities safe. It's important to message on things that make sense to people and that matter at the time that it really does matter. And we got some fantastic victories.
We can protect our ocean and our blue economy and our communities.